The intro.
So,
Was it, hi, welcome to the Daily WIP, where everyone is becoming a video.
Yeah. Welcome to the Daily WIP, today we're talking about...
Oh!
Today we launched the social push video, written and directed by you. And then I helped out with some motion graphics, some After Effects operation. Because that's my background.
Very heavily directed by you as well.
I helped.
feel like I can
I mean, it was your idea.
take the directorial.
The illustrations were by my brother Ned, who did them on a Sunday evening in like 10 minutes, because that's what happens when you're an illustrator, you do stuff fast. But the original concept was yours. You wrote the whole script, and you gave him direction whilst doing it. And you have a bit of a background in video, but not huge, right?
Yeah.
A little bit?
A little bit. I did photography for 5 years, and then my degree was majored in like film. But like,
okay, so you've actually got a way bigger background in film than I thought.
Than you thought, yeah. I don't like screw from the rooftops or anything.
Yeah,
so.
okay. So this vlog might not work as I expected.
No, but like I haven't touched it in 5 years. And even then I was a student doing awful, tiny little short films that did nothing. So
yeah,
they weren't great.
Yeah. Well, the theme of this one is to say video is becoming so normal, it's like the document. You know, everyone in here makes documents every day, but not everyone in here makes videos every day.
No.
So you've helped out on most videos that have been made in the last little while. We've got people like Jared over in the States who's using Wisty's soapbox to do how-to videos, and he's putting himself on camera and doing the voices and pretty much doing his own scripting. And so with that movement, the question that I wanted to ask you was, what does it feel like to be very involved in video, and to be involved in the creative process and how the company's presenting itself, and to be trusted with all those things? How does it feel being in a team and being involved?
Well, when I wanted to do film, it was like, you know, the art and the film and stuff of it. I wanted to go into the actual film industry, which obviously you realise is a mad idea. But since I left uni, I haven't touched it, and I realised that like my true interest and like the real exciting thing about video isn't for me art film or anything anymore. It's actually making business video, which I think is a really, I think it's the way of the future, like we're talking, and I think it's a really interesting way of trying to spread messages. Like as a communicator or a marketer, it makes sense to me to not only create a message that people understand, but the best way to present their message is on video. So being a part of like a place where we make video all the time as a business and speak to other businesses and speak to our customers and stuff and communicate ideas is really, really exciting. And it's definitely where I want to be, and it's probably my favorite part of the day. Any day I get to be involved with a video or help make a video or tell my other marketing friends, you know, when we do our SaaS meetups and stuff, like, you guys need to be doing video, and I'm like pushing people to get into it because I just love it, and I think it's the best way to communicate.
Yeah. And what do you think it does to other people in the team? So say the video we did the other day with subfolders, which stars you at the end. What about that one where it's got other people in the team? So it's got Will and Robin and Ben was in it, and I think Andre was in it too. So what do you think it makes them feel? Internally,
I think it really plays on our culture. It really helps us feel like we're part of something. It keeps everyone up to date. It keeps everyone jazzed about the product and about the company and about working with each other. Even people that really did not want to be on video, you know, people felt awkward or weren't sure what they would do in front of the video, like, oh, why would you want me on it? Are now like excited to be on it because they want to be a part of something, and they enjoy and they like seeing what happens. And they're getting more confident around it. I think it's lifted kind of the feeling in the office in general. And even just like everyone watches the Daily WIP and then discusses what's happened the next day, or, oh, did you see yourself on the blah blah blah, and did you see that interview with, it just keeps us like in this space where it's always top of mind. We're always considering like the next product launch. What video can we do? Like what's going to be in the Daily WIP tonight? Yeah, exactly. It's really, it's exciting for the team. And it gets everyone on board in the vision. I love it.
Well, I think there's obviously thousands of millions of companies out there that don't put themselves on video at all. And what do you think they are accidentally missing out on by not doing it?
I mean, not only are they missing out on the opportunity to connect with their customers or future customers or the customers they have now, and share a story or a message with them, but they're missing out on an opportunity to connect with their employees as well and make the culture of the company feel closer and feel more connected to the vision and the why we're doing this and why we're doing that and stuff. I think it's just a big missed opportunity externally and internally to just communicate messages and be personal and authentic and share and connect. I think that's the real important part.
I think that's quite interesting, because what I'm picking up from that is that there's a thread. There's essentially a thread. Interesting that I use the word thread.
Wow, where did that come from?
Interesting.
What an interesting word to pull out.
Out of the effort. It sounds like you're saying that there is a thread being created that works both externally and internally.
Totally.
Everyone's on the same thread.
Absolutely.
Customers, teams. I mean, the slightly negative part of it is at times I'm aware that people learn for the first time about something internally by watching the Daily WIP that went out the day before. So there's a little bit of
otherwise they wouldn't know.
Aligning
possibly, you know?
I mean, it speaks to communication and you know, everyone knowing how much it's surprising actually how much you need to communicate within a company. I know that I'm still guilty of not doing it enough, is giving everyone the full picture constantly. But it's interesting that you can do a daily video that is aimed for anybody to help them to try and win with content, but it actually works internally as well.
Yeah.
That's cool. And then putting everyone in the video, the thing I think so many companies are afraid of, which is why they don't do it, and actually why we didn't do it for ages, is that they're afraid of looking dumb or coming across as like, well, we're not as cool as that other company, or our office doesn't look very interesting, or oh, there's not very many of us, our company's not very big yet, compared to, you know, what so many, especially tech companies, try and pretend how big they are. You know, they give this big brand, and you kind of go, oh, maybe it's a massive international company, and then it turns out it's a team of 20 people in New Zealand. They're like, what? What happened there? and you initially have fear that matters, and then over time you realize it's the complete reverse. That's your point of strength.
Yeah.
Is that you're actually just a group of people, and that they'll actually be able to follow on the journey and watch. So through the Daily WIP, they'll see the team grow to a few hundred in the next few years, and they'll be on that journey with us.
Yeah. Well, I just keep thinking, like, as a marketer and as a human, like, why would I want to connect with bigbrand.com? You know, like what makes me want to purchase their product or connect with them or make any lasting relationship or memory of anything they have to sell me? But like, what makes a difference when Rollo from Whipster teaches me something, or he brings on Haley, who I talked to in that email one time because she sends me that thing, or you know, when Nathan contacted me because of that support issue that I had, like I've seen him and I know what he looks like and he's a cool guy. Like, why wouldn't you want your customers to have that experience?
Yeah, I think
and why wouldn't you want to reach out to them and just make yourselves completely human and just open yourselves, just make a connection? I'm just going to say connection 1,000 times, but it just makes sense to me. Like, humans want to speak to humans, so why would you pretend to be this big faceless, like I'm a big cool old guy?
Yeah, I think it's because companies think that they have to try and de-risk things by saying, oh, it's okay, you're buying off a huge company. But isn't that even more risky, that if they call you up and they start going, yeah, we'll buy some stuff off you, and then they discover that you're a team of 3 people, and they're like, but you are making it look like you were a team of 1,000.
Yeah, and you're prompt with your answers, and your product's great, and
I mean, it also speaks to the idea that in the past you'd be doing business because there was no internet, no phones or anything. You know, back in the day, when I was a young man, before cars were invented, right? You were doing business locally because how would you do business with people miles away? Yeah. And so you'd meet each other and you'd know everyone. And now I think with technology, we can now do that globally. We can have a huge group of people that feels like we're in a village. And so we can do videos like this that feels very friendly, conversational. And people all over the world are having a look.
Yeah, everyone's looking for the ma and pa experience, just online.
Ma and pa,
if you can, right? So why not give it a shot? It's
the modern ma and pa.
Yeah.
So let's just go back for a second about people being in videos, being involved in the creative process. So you're saying that it makes you feel like the team is more aligned. People are more jazzed about where it's going. You can feel. I also feel a bit more of a level of energy in people.
Totally.
When there's this constant thing of we're doing this new video. Who's going to be in it? What's going to happen next? Yeah. Even videos like the one we've just done, which we'll play in a minute. which hasn't got any people in it, but it's still made by us, and so people feel a level of ownership. Kirsty was saying she couldn't stop watching it earlier. She was like, "This is so cute. I just can't stop watching it." And it's that thing of, it's got your voice in it. We made it. It's that thing of the group is feeling closer. So, what about when it's a company of 10,000 employees? What the hell do they do?
I've never been in a company of 10,000 employees before, so I don't really know. But I guess
just the facts, man. I'm looking for answers.
Just the facts. I mean, it's so. I think of a case study that we're writing up with a tech company, and they have 2,000 people. So I'm going to bring it down a little. They have 2,000 people, and they still feel connected through their video strategy and like across the company, and everyone feels a part of that strategy, and everyone feels updated and a part of. They can bring ideas to the video guy, and the video people go, "Oh yeah, that sounds cool." Tech goes, "Oh, what about this launch?" Or everyone's involved in this process and a part of the video content strategy because they put video first and they make a concerted effort to do it. And they've been rated like the best employer in Canada like 1 billion times, and like the CEO is the best CEO that ever lived, and all these kinds of things.
Second best.
Yeah, after this one, obviously, help me. So I feel like companies that just try, I'm going to use the word again, to connect with everyone across, externally, internally, just are more successful in general. And any way that you can get video involved and make video first across your company, every department has a way in to share something. They want to update this, they want to share that, and ideas can flow in and out, there's creativity. It's only going to be a successful thing for them, I feel like.
Well, I think a part of it as well, too, is that old idea of doing marketing campaigns is starting to fade away. Is that we're moving much towards just a standard company acting more like a media company, something we hammer on about all the time, in the sense that they're creating almost a channel, and that you just watch that, and within that channel is all the stuff. So the Daily WIP now, we're up to episode 29, I think. So cool. Ooh. A third of the way to 100, which is the end of season 1. It's going to be so cool. With this is that it's we're still trying to learn how to do it. It's turning into, sometimes it's a how-to, sometimes it's theories on what you should be doing as a content company, sometimes it's about the team and the product and stuff. But we're always trying to put all of the updates in it as well. And that at scale, when we've figured out how to do it and we've got the big audience and everything that we're hoping for, it can become the primary thing. And everything is tied into it. Like it's just this channel, and you're just throwing stuff into it, and it's always there. Yeah. And that anybody who wants to be involved, whether they're investors in this business or people who work in the company, customers, partners, they can all keep up to date through that channel, through that thread.
Call it a thread, yeah.
Yeah, through that thread. Interesting. What will we do with that word? Who knows?
Thread. How interesting. What a strange word to pull out.
What a strange word. Yeah.
But no, totally. I absolutely believe in the thread idea. And I think that even channels, playlists, like, there's one place to get. Once you start getting too big, you just start getting too big. So, you have 7 different playlists or 7 different threads with the different themes and the things you want to share with people, and everyone just tunes into your channel and watches the thread or the playlist that they want to watch.
But I think also if you have a huge company, so if you have 2,000 people like this case study, you'll have micro teams. You'll have teams of this, that, and the other, and they'll be able to do their own things and then throw what they're doing into the mix with everyone else, and so everyone else can see what other teams are doing. You can almost just think about it as it is just the primary connection layer throughout everything, and that a company should be like, when you think like that, I can't imagine a company not doing heaps of video. Yeah. And I'm just like, what are you doing if you're not doing heaps of video? It doesn't actually make sense to me anymore.
They're sending 15,000 emails a day to reply all, like Office at website.ai. They're just sending emails, and they've got an intranet with articles on it.
Intranet. Nobody's looking at articles.
Absolute dire things. Can you imagine getting rid of it?
Have you ever looked at an article?
Yeah. On what? An intranet?
No, like an intranet article. Like, have we...
We don't have an intranet.
I know, but we have documentation.
Yes.
I've never looked at any of it.
No. Well, when I worked in a government agency and they obviously had an intranet, I never looked at the intranet. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
None of it. Why wouldn't it make more sense for everyone in your company to subscribe to your channel on YouTube or something, and everyone watches the updates on there?
Yeah.
Like that's, I get
Just
a notification, it just happens.
Make sure it's somewhat entertaining.
You know, it's amongst my cat videos and my daily memes.
Cat video, little update, cat video, cat video.
Yeah, exactly. So why wouldn't you, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, no one reads the emails, no one wants to go on the internet, no one cares.
No, just give them something consumable.
Yeah.
And make it consistent. That's the other thing. Companies are so inconsistent with stuff. You're like, just be consistent. Just know that something's coming every day, something's coming every week, this thing's coming every Tuesday.
Make it a little interesting, please.
Yeah.
Video from the CEO, and he's like, hello guys, this week.
Welcome to Q3. Our primary goals are to watch more cat videos. Go forth and prosper.
To be fair, I'd watch the hell out of that video.
Yeah. And it's to do with a cat suit on.
Yes,
oh, it's
100%
gold.
engagement.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah, 105% engagement. How did they do it? It's over 100% engagement.
It's the cat.
It's the cat.
Took the extra 5%.
Yeah. Okay, good. So now you guys should watch the social video that we just made, directed and written by Hayley. See you tomorrow.
See ya.
T-minus 10, 9.
Welcome to the Whipster Command Center, where your favorite review and approval platform just got an interplanetary upgrade.
Blast off.
With our Facebook integration, you can publish videos and images straight to your company's page. Tweet your videos and artwork to your followers. And the YouTube integration launches your videos out to your subscribers.
3, 2,
With Whipster as your command center, sending tons of content out into your social media galaxy is no longer rocket science. Create better content faster with Whipster.